What's going on, people? It's your man, the White Bee. Once again, big shout out to my dog, Glates Boxing, for coming through round boosting the coin. So, we got a leaked video for the Great and Wash to masses regarding Joseph Parker. I used to call him Joseph Can't Punch Parker, but he blew my back out when he knocked the chops off of Idi Amin's Congolese nephew, man. Bosh, I couldn't believe that, honestly. In recent history, the hardest I've been during a fight was the Bakoli fight. Literally. Before he got knocked out, about 5 seconds before, Parker hit him, and he went... No, literally, I was hard. My nip, I was like, oh my god, this guy's the guy. He's walking straight through him. I couldn't believe it. Bosh, I thought you're having a giraffe, man. They say that though, don't they? Biblically speaking, pride comes before a fall. I was gassed. I thought he's too big and strong. I was telling Michelle, he's too big and strong, man. Walk straight through this corny cat. He can't punch. No training camp, 12 hours notice or not. Anywho, we got a leaked video. The gloves are off. Ain't no one seen before. Between Joseph Parker and FABIO Wardley. Now, I'll play the clips that I think are most significant. To tell the truth though, you could not watch this, and your life would feel just as fulfilled. To tell the truth, it's missable. Yeah? Hopefully the fight won't be, but these cats, it hasn't set a light, unfortunately, which we kind of knew this already. But anyway, here's the bars. Bosh.
Where do you think Joseph is now? I always feel like Joseph has had sort of 3 chapters in his career. That World Championship chapter, and then the AJ fight, the fall off after the Joe Joyce, and now. Where do you think he is?
I think he's in the prime. I think he's in his prime. I think he would probably say the same thing as well. That obviously being early on in his career.
Listen, Fabio, man. Fabio providing the slow top. That is just topping Joe Parker. Oh, he's in his prime, and he's really good right now. Oh, he's in form. I say, listen, you stiff plumber from Australia, New Zealand, wherever you're from, the back arse of nowhere. Yeah? You're getting it. And there's no prime about you. By the time I finish with you, the prime will be the last of your problems. Yeah? You'll be worried about consciousness. You'll be in the trying to find your rediscover your consciousness part of your career. That's where you'll be by the time I finish stepping on you. Yeah? That's what you'll be doing. Oh, listen, Ade, don't ask me no corny questions about where I think this cat is. He's finished. How about that? Yeah? Oh, my name's Ade. Tell me where he is in his career. He's finished. He's fighting me, obviously, man. Sitting here talking about giving that slow talk, man. What is this, man? Fabio, is this your boyfriend or is it your op? Which is it, man? Because you moving like it's your boyfriend. Yeah, he's doing really well at the moment. He's running his own business and he's in his prime. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit corny, man. A little bit low T. A little bit. It's giving me shades of fatherless household. To tell the truth. Lights, come on, man. I like this light skin cat. Honestly, I've got a tenner on Wardley. I got a tenner on him for knockout. A tenner around 5-1. Yeah, I got a tenner on Wardley, and I've got $20 on Parker by unanimous decision at 3-1. Those are my 2 bets. If either come in, I'm laughing. Obviously, Parker's probably going to plaster this cat. He could get plastered. Hooney can't punch. We'll find out if Parker can punch, though. He couldn't punch up Zhang. He couldn't punch up Wilder. So hopefully, but the difference is I think Wardley's more leaky and he will throw his hands to some extent. Wilder got away with it without throwing his hands. Zhang got away with it because he's that good. Technically speaking. His guard's here. He's a big old oaf. Good chops on him. His body's soft. His body's no good. He's been eating too much fried. What's that chemical called they put in Chinese food? There's some corny chemical they put in there. Zhang's been eating too much of that. Right, sweet sour, crispy chili beef, Kongdu ribs. So his midsection soft. MSG. It's full of MSG chemicals. So you touch him to the body, it's no good. But his chops, his bonts. Have you seen his bonts, Zhang? His bonts is like that. It's proper. Whoa, he's got a big old bont. So you're not gonna hurt him to the head. But his body's soft as you'd never believe it. Anyway, Wardley has to win by knockout. I'm sorry, he can't box for toffee. If he could, he'd beat Hooney. Hooney's like honestly, style wise, this could work in Wardley's favour. Why? Wardley literally just fought a clone of Parker, I feel. Hooney's a less experienced and less powerful style. Really similar styles to Parker, to be fair. Quick hands, in and out, quick feet. So I think Wardley's going to struggle with his leaky-deaky fundamentals, man. He's going to struggle. Although Joe Joyce pulled it off. I think what Wardley was doing wrong is Wardley's never been a pressure fighter. He likes to box, but he's trying to do it with... He's not a boxer. Yeah? The Joe Joyce is how you do it. You got to press him. And bet on yourself. Bet that he ain't going to knock your block off. Which he might. Wardley might press him and get his head knocked off. Wardley needs to come forward here. I don't think he fights well off the back foot. And Parker will put him on the back foot unless Wardley makes an effort to say I'm holding the centre of the ring. The ring generalship will be key here in my opinion. If Wardley's going back like the Hooney fight, okay, he found that lucky shot. Well done. Parker's too cute though. Parker's got a better chin and he's cuter than Hooney. And he's not as green. Hooney's rocking the East Island chops fit. It's too protruded like this. So if you clip it, it creates too much torque. There's too much leverage, right? Think about it. You got normal chops there, right? Too much. Come on, it's exponential. You clip it there, like that. You saw it. Come on, man. Wardley was getting punched out. I thought he was going to get his ass stopped by Hooney, right? But let's see what happens, man. I'd like the light skin. I'd like my half-baked compadre to make it do what it do. And I got a tenner on him for the bants of it. Yeah, it's worth a punt. He could do it. I could do it. No, I couldn't, but you get the point. That's the point. You got a puncher's chance, is what I'm pricing in there. 6-1 ain't even that tasty. It's better than nothing, though. And if he does it, it'll be great. And if he don't, it is what it is. Anyway, we'll get to the next point now. And these two cats here, yeah, Wardley and Parker, they kind of, you'll find it in a minute when we get there. They kind of glazing him. Oh, glazing each other. It's like a glaze fest. Have you seen one of them videos on Instagram? And there's a whole bunch of white men, and they're at some kind of hippie retreat. And they're like, oh yeah, men need to touch each other more and let your frustration out. There's a whole bunch of white donnies here bugging out in some hippie place. And they're like, oh. Letting all their stress out, man. Come on, bro. And that's what this reminds me of. That's what these cats are doing. Oh, you're really good and you're in your prime and yeah, you know, we don't need to beef. You know. No, but you do need to sell a fight. You know what I mean? Like, what is this, man? I'm doing you serious arm. How many words is that? I'm doing you serious arm. 5 words. You couldn't muster that for $1 million or $2. No. It's not about you. There's a lot of these men here. They think it's all about them. What about the masses that are supposed to buy this moody pay-per-view? This should be a free subscription. Honestly. For damn sure with this promotion they've done, oh yeah, we don't need to flip tables. You need to do something because it's tired looking right now. Honestly. You know. Alright, let's get to the next clip. Here we go. Johnny Bosch.
And I feel like they said yes because they see holes there.
I see something. Oh, I'm hearing shades of Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence here. I see something. Mikey got punched up, man. That was diabolical. Errol Spence waded ass in, man. I see. To be fair, you can't win with me. If you don't talk when you're humble, it's dead. If you talk like Mikey Garcia did, I see something. He didn't see nothing, mate. He saw an ass whooping for himself, is what he was seeing.
Did you see the holes?
I think, yeah, I see gaps and spaces, but that's due to analysis and looking at things and thinking, knowing my skill set and areas I think I can exploit. I think my team may be slightly a bit more confident as well, as they have got my team as a whole are technically 1-0 already with Dylan out in my corner and things, so they feel like they've done it once already. They'll be able to do it again, but this is me. I'm a different fighter. I'm a different guy, so I'm going to go about this in a different way.
Okay, so Wardley dropping in the Dillian White bar. I think Parker has improved. The Parker that shit himself with AJ, and you can argue about the referee, but I think Parker was happy to lose. I think he was enthralled with the AJ, the big bull, the big Watfordian bull. I think he was a bit like Mike, not to the extent, but the same principle. He was like Michael Spinks or Trevor Berbick versus Mike Tyson. There was an element of that. In this second half, though, he's proved the opposite. No ducking and dodging. And whether he stunk the place out with Wilder and Zhang, which was my base case, I didn't enjoy them fights. He did win them. I thought Zhang beat him, but whatever. No one wanted to fight Zhang at the time. Zhang just knocked Joe Joyce's block off. So, I don't think you can draw parallels between that Parker and even then, that's probably a good point to make. If Wardley wants to bring up Dillian Whyte, that's how you have to fight Parker. You have to make him uncomfortable. Zhang didn't have the gas to make him uncomfortable enough. Yes, Zhang caught him with a few good shots that put him down twice, but the difference with Zhang is Zhang has that short down the line power. Even with his hooks, you won't see Zhang here. Although I think he did maybe with Wilder, but that was when Wilder was all scoot doodally. Even then, I think it was a short hook. Listen, the point is Zhang, you won't see him bend at the waist and lean his backhand over. All of his shots are like, you know what I mean? They're snapping short shots. That's how he catches all of these cats he catches. Wardley, I don't think I've ever seen him throw a short shot. The right hand is an overhand. You don't really see him just snap it out. And I think experienced top level boxers, Wardley's going to struggle with. Because that wide from, I mean, there's an argument, well, it's unorthodox and it's angles. Alright. I'll be shocked if Wardley's able to catch any of these top operators. Look at Dubois even. Dubois' a bit loopy. He likes to bend at the waist and be stiff and bowl his right hand over. When you start fighting top competition who have boxing IQ, them shots are going to be difficult to land, in my opinion, because you're giving them too much of a read. Yeah? If you have to step in and lean over, you've given it all away. AJ caught Mbonga with that shot. Dubois caught AJ with that shot, but you caught Hooney with that shot. You almost didn't know. You see what I mean? So I'd like to see some variation on Wardley's right hand. He's almost in love with it. A bit like Wilder, actually. You know what? I went back. I might have to do a Patreon on this, but I went back and watched Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne 1. That was Wilder's first world title fight, where he took the belt from the champion. You watch Wilder there. He actually can box. His jab's piston right down the line. His right hand is piston right down the line. And then over time, when the hype for the right hand built, you see his mind go all the way into his right hand. And what that does is, you see it with fake Paul as well, to a lesser extent. Yeah? It goes, I don't think self-fulfilling prophecy is the right word, but they really start buying the hype, and that causes them to over-rev it. They think, yeah, I'm going to whack you with the right hand. Rather than just lecking it off, they're like, yeah, I'll really put loads into this, and they bowl for the ashes. So it's not how it should be. If you've got a snapping right hand, make it snap. Yeah? It's not, I've got a snapping right hand, let me put even more on it and bend my waist and load it up even more. Speed kills, timing kills, and timing a big overhand has got to be harder than just ding it down the middle. Or at least start there, at least get the measure of it down the middle. I think Wardley's that he likes to bowl for the ashes. That is his forte. But have both, right? Have a short one, a straight one, and a bowler. Confuse your opponent. No, I don't really remember Wardley throwing straight shots often. And having said that, with Dillian Whyte pressured him, Parker. Wardley, like I said earlier, will have to do the same, in my opinion. If he's having a boxing faff-off, this ain't Fraser Softbones Clark, where you can arguably be in the mix with him. And even then, he was getting boxed up. Fraser Clark's got no gas. Hands are quick. His feet are slow. You know what I mean? And even when he knocked out Fraser Clark, that again, what did he do there? He knocked out Fraser Clark in the rematch. Whap! If Wardley catches Parker in that same position, them shots ain't going to land on Parker. Or they might, but he's going to be in a better position defensively, in my opinion. Fraser Clark's a bit leaky-deaky, and Fraser Clark always gagging for a clinch. That's part of his problem. He's goosed after a round or two, so he's looking to engage. Rather than defending himself, he likes to open himself up and get popped on the way in, pause. Alright, we got another clip here.
Do you expect to knock out Fabio?
I want to.
Yeah.
I can. That's my plan.
Yeah.
You're not going to go into fights, wanting. Of course, you want to knock them out, right? But you're not going to go in there looking for it. You just got to let it come.
The way you fight recently, you've been looking for the knockouts. That's what you. When I look at your recent fights against Zhang, against Wilder, against Bacoli, you went straight at
These are big guys, You gotta give them something to.
No, I don't think that's true. He didn't go for the knockout of Wilder or Zhang. That's cap. He boxed them too. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Put your glaze away, Ade, man. You ain't got to... he was faffing around with Wilder. He should have done Wilder serious harm. Zhang's a different thing, but he went straight at Zhang. No, he didn't. He weren't playing with Zhang. Don't lie. I get it. You got to promote DAZN on their moody pay-per-view show, but that's not what happened. That's why I bet on Bacoli, because he was a bit stinky, to tell the truth. Now, confidence is probably one of the strongest assets for a fighter, or any athlete, or any person really. If you're really confident, it helps to an extent, until you end up like Conor McSniff and you think, well, I'll just turn up and clip someone. Or Wilder, he started getting that way. He thought, I'll just clip someone. But Parker's in that great spot. He's not had enough success, enough critical KO success to get carried away, but every fight, it's more or less fair to say he's getting better still. So it's a dangerous time for Fabio Wardley. I also like how Joe Parker approaches it, which is what most fighters say. I'm not going for the knockout. And I believe him. He won't go for the knockout. He'll take it if it's there on the plate, but he will look to box and set something up, which is smart to do. Wardley, on the other hand, he needs to go searching for it, man, with defensive, critical defense, tight. Bosh, no, I'm joking. I've never seen Wardley fight with his hands up, but that's part of the problem. He's got this leaky-deaky guard. He doesn't adjust it well. Wardley prefers to step out or bend at the waist. You don't really often see him catching a shot from here. He likes to be loose, and often he gets popped, and it's that Mr. Maggie Ben Davison leaky-deaky D, man. Ben Davison loved the leaky-deaky D. That's what he loves. Okay, we got another one here. 10 minutes.
To win, but can do that against me.
Yeah. That's a whole different discussion, isn't it? Again, a top tier heavyweight. Can I ask you guys to do something? Can I ask you, Joseph, to tell Fabio how this is going to play out October 25th?
How it's going to play out? Let's see. I can see it in my head, right? I can see in my head that the fight's going back and forth, and I can catch him with a big shot, and it's over. Knockout victory.
Knockout.
That's what I see in the head. Doing it is a different thing, Doing it on a fight night is different, and that time will come. But that's what I can see.
Fabio?
I think I share some same sentiments there. I think we know between us that there's going to be some back and forth moments. I think this is going to be one of those fights that people will remember for those real dramatic individual moments of round 3, this happens, and there was a massive back and forth, and someone stumbled and someone fell, and round 5 they came back at each other and went around, and it's going to be a fight that has tops and turns and swings left and right, but
It's going to be a fight that has tops and bottoms, man. Who's going to be the top here, man? I say, listen, yeah? There's a reason you're from down under. I'm topping your ass. You staying on the bottom, man. That's what you're doing. I'm making a power bottom out of your ass, man. That's what I'm fixing to do. My name's FABIO Wardley. You talk too much. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't make that song, Jarrell. I didn't. Come on, bro. You do too much talking, man. Yeah? Too much. You're getting power topped. I'm power topping your ass. That's what I'm doing. For sure. You're getting it. Okay? Yeah? What's wrong with these new age man? Well, yeah, he's very good, and, I can see it going back and forth. I can see you plastered, to tell the truth. Yeah? I can see you in dire straits. I can see you on the hospital bed, your family's around there, they've called the Pope in, it's one of them for you. That's what I see for you right now. I can't lie. I can't hold you, man, about it. Yeah? I see some true wickedness coming your way on Saturday night. How hard is that for $2 million to say? Or don't you believe it? That's probably... Listen, I get it. Yeah? I've often thought about this myself. If I was fighting someone and wasn't too sure, I get why you're hesitant. Right? You don't look like an idiot. That's the crux of it, I think. Because if you think it, although no, Wardley wasn't really, even when Wardley was fighting bums, he was quite respectful. So maybe it's just, it's easy for me to sit here and critique people. I might get up there and be Mahatma Gandhi, featuring Nelson Mandela as well. So yeah, but man, like I said earlier, it leaves a lot to be desired. This build-up. Addy's trying his best. Oh, tell us what you're going to do to him. Well, I'm not going to do a lot really. We'll just get in there and have a look and non-committal looking ass dudes. Alright, last one. 13:10.
To fight night.
Yeah.
And prepare well, the result will take care of itself.
What can fans expect fight night? War?
War.
War.
War by name, war by nature is something I picked up along the way, but I think with this one especially, knowing our two stars and how they're going to come together, I think that's, again, why you don't need all of the drama, the table flipping and all the kicking off. But yeah,
You don't need that?
we've got, there will be enough drama. Everyone will get their money's worth on the night. So we don't need all the build up in that sense. We can just have...
No, we do need it though. I'm sorry, but that sounds great, but we do need build up. People want to see that. It's not even just I don't need table flipping. It's the intent though. I want to hear, and the masses want to feel and hear the intent. You don't need to flip tables, but you want to see that someone's coming to do something. Now, I actually think the fight might be alright. I'm not even knocking the fight, but you don't know that until the fight started. If you're trying to sell a fight, it's no good. Sitting on the fence. But what do I know? Naff all. Who am I? I'm a floor mopper, so whatever. They're doing better than me, but it's not the point, right? This build-up stinks. Yeah? You see you? You plumber from New Zealand, down under us. Yeah? Joe Joyce, slow Joyce. You see what he did to you? Yeah? He plastered you. He's too slow. Never mind me. He's too slow. Slow Joyce did you harm. I'm worried for you, man. Seriously. Got no idea. What if a slow Joyce can do that to you, what am I going to do to you when I'm on your ass? Yeah? Lightning quick hands, leaky deaky defense, crossing my feet. What are you going to do when I'm crossing my feet going backwards and I'm... That's what I'd tell him, man. Yeah? You got slow Joyce problems. That's what you got. For sure. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. Check out my Patreon. We got a bunch of exclusive videos. Click this button right here, man. Bear videos and bear man are on there. Yeah? If you want to join my little hey community, you click this button right here and put the YB on. Where's my drink at, man? Better yet, never mind my moody video. I want my drink. I'm sitting here pitching you, man, on video. I want where my drink at. How about that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this ain't a sales pitch. I want my drink. That's what I want. Yeah? Just like Carl Froch. How come Carl Froch? You man, YB, yeah. Carl should have got his drink off Eddie Hearn. How is Carl Froch allowed to get his drink, but the YB can't get his? Yeah? Carl Froch, big conk, he been drinking too. It's like, whoa, that's wicked. I'm out of here, Johnny Boy.